Hey voters, what's up? Ehren here, Question Period Canada. We watch the Senate. Not many people follow that. It's super interesting and super important. These are some highlights from the latest Question Period. In case you don't know who Donald Plett is, hang around here for a minute and you will.
Senator Gold, I hope you don't consider this a partisan question. Operation Père Noël is a charity in your province of Quebec that provides presents to children in need, gifts. Last week, they said 27,000 children under the age of 17 had already sent in their requests, an increase of 2,000 over last year. The charity also said it is surprised how many children are asking Santa for basic needs, not gifts or toys. Children are asking for food for their families and snacks. A large number of children are asking for snowsuits and boots. One teenager wrote to ask for deodorant and a toothbrush. This is in Canada, Leader. As a father and grandfather, this is heartbreaking. Will the Trudeau government reverse course and end its inflationary carbon tax on food and provide a brighter new year for children across Canada?
Thank you for the question. The question, or at least the preamble to the question, is troubling. The thought that anybody in this country, but certainly children, feel that instead of getting the gifts that we all want to give our children and grandchildren at holiday times, they're asking for food and clothing is heartbreaking. I'm a father and grandfather. You don't have to be a father and grandfather, grandmother, grandparent, or parent to feel that. And the cost of living is posing enormous challenges for all of Canadians. And I know everyone in this chamber hopes and wishes that that will alleviate soon. It is not the responsibility of the government, however, it's not the ability of the government to fix all problems that we are facing. And the carbon tax in the position of this government is not the cause of this, unfortunately.
Thank you, Senator Gold.
That's a bit of a dismal way to start off the highlights, but it's tough times out there for Canadians. Remember the Canada Cup, though? This senator does.
Senator Gold, Canada hosted 5 Canada Cup international hockey tournaments between 1976 and 1991. The Canada Cup, the trophy itself, has not been awarded in over 3 decades. I think it's time to dust off this national treasure and repurpose it as Play-On's top prize. Would the government be supportive of rewarding the trophy to Play-On? Could you raise this possibility with Hockey Canada and Minister Saint-Onge?
Senator Gold.
Well, my understanding is that with regard to the Canada Cup, the Department of Canadian Heritage has already been reached out to Hockey Canada regarding its use. The Cup is not the property of the government, as you would know, so I would encourage Play-On to also contact Hockey Canada directly. And I understand that Minister Qualtrow's team has already been in contact with Mr. Hill from Play-On and has shared with him the contact information for Hockey Canada.
It's definitely a different atmosphere than the Commons. Donald Plett has another question, this time about the economy.
Leader, in October, the Bank of Canada estimated that Canada's economy would grow by 0.8% in the third quarter of this year. Instead, Statistics Canada reported our GDP actually fell 1.1% in the third quarter of on an annualized basis. As the Bank of Montreal said last week, Canada's economy is struggling to grow, managing to just keep its head above recession waters. Our economy and our people are struggling, but we are stuck with an NDP Liberal government dead set on inflationary debt, deficits, carbon taxes, and widespread mismanagement. Aren't we, Leader?
No, we are not. It wasn't that long ago that members in this chamber will remember how the opposition in the Senate was predicting inflation going to the roof. It's come down. In predicting inflation, it's come down. It seems that the management of the worldwide economic crisis post-pandemic of this government is all, when it proves to be successful, is ignored. It's as if we live in Groundhog Day, and one simply recycles the old talking points, regardless of what the actual circumstances show. Life is hard for Canadians, but the economy is doing fairly well compared to other G7 countries, and it is the opinion of the government that the prudent, responsible measures that it took in the fall economic statement are, to some large degree, responsible for us navigating these tough waters as we have.
If you're as curious about the Senate as I am, this is the spot. We cover the daily question periods from the Commons, all of the question periods from the Senate. We make a lot of other videos, some funny shorts. We're here covering the news from Parliament in a fun way as we learn. That's it. My name's Ehren. This is Question Period Canada. Like, subscribe. We'll be back with more videos. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching.